Okay, right now we're making a movie with Priscilla at her assistance. Anyway, this is day 4 you're with me, right?
Yes.
You basically spend a lot of time with me, don't you?
24/7.
24/7. And actually, we do a lot of things together, right?
Yes.
And I guess the reason why I'm doing this is because of her inspiration. I mean, every day I'm with her, I learn something new every single day. I do.
I do too.
You do too? Oh, good.
Yeah.
And right now, I think Priscilla told me today, says, Arnold, I want to share my story. So you're on the stage.
Well, I was very nervous because I usually don't speak about it, but I realized that it's a story I need to tell, and I need to show people how I've changed and that I'm so happy right now, and how I got here. And I want people to who pass the same problem as I did for being able to change, you know. And well, my story began when I was around 16 or 17. I was in high school and I had an eating disorder. I was a very good girl. I was always good at school. I was very social. I was really a good girl, but I guess, you know, when something gets in your mind, it really gets you. And I started losing a lot of weight, and of course everything happened very fast because I was never big. I was very thin. So I mean, I know I still look thin, but I was really bad. And I had to change to another town to go to a clinic for eating disorders, and I gained weight, but I still wasn't healthy. You know, like my mind was even worse. So I believe your body doesn't tell who you are and how healthy you are. Not just your body, you know, like your mind is. It's like, for me, to be a healthy person, you need to have a balance in your spiritual, in your physical being, and in your mind. You know, like mind. Yeah, like you need a balance, and that's why I look for, you know, like to achieve that balance. Anyways, I came back to my house, and again I lost all the weight, and I ended up at the hospital for the first time. I spent a weekend, and I was really scared. Like, I think that's when I touched, you know, like when I said, this is it, like I need to make a change. And that's when I first met God. I grew up in a Christian family, but I was never, you know, like in touch with God. I would say, yeah, I go to the church, you know, but I didn't knew what it was. And I remember my mom told me, like, I'm sorry, but I don't trust you anymore. Like, I love you so much, and I don't want to let you die, and you're going to a clinic for as long as you need it. Like, I don't care if it's 2 years, 3 years, as long as you need to. And that's when I realized, like, I need to make a change, you know, like, this cannot be my life forever, you know. And I prayed. I remember I prayed and I cried like crazy, and I just asked God, like, please give me a miracle. Like, if you give me a second chance, I will do things different. And there was no way I could leave that hospital that night. Like, there was no way. I was really sick, and I remember the doctor came, and he was with my blood test, and he was like, well, you know, it's weird because you're not as bad as you're supposed to be, you know, like by your weight and everything, and that you don't eat enough, etc. Like, you're not as bad. I mean, you can go to your house, and just if you eat, you know, better, maybe you can do, you know, different. And I was so surprised, like everybody was surprised. So for me, that was my miracle. And I made a promise to God, and since that day, I haven't looked back. My goal in this life is first to be happy. I don't believe that you can look for happiness that doesn't exist. You create your happiness, and this is something that makes me happy. I was already a vegan, but
how'd you find out about raw food?
Yeah, I was already a vegan, but I still felt like something was missing. You know, like I don't know. I was still craving for something different. I wanted to give my life a real change, you know. And then
That's why you came to see me.
no, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
And I kept reading and reading. I was vegan already, but like I said, something didn't work. And then I found out about raw foods, and I started to read a lot of stories and testimonies of people, not just with eating disorders, just like they changed their lives, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it tomorrow. You know, I'm starting tomorrow. And of course, at the beginning, my family was very scared because it was, you know, like maybe she's hiding or something, or maybe it's not a good diet or something. But I loved it, and I'm here after 2 years. I'm happier than ever. I met Arnold. we learn new things every day. I don't know for how long I will do it, but as far as I know, I can do it forever. But I don't plan for forever. So we'll see how it works.
And what's your goal? Yeah. To spread the word of raw food?
Yeah, like to let people know, like if there's someone who's suffering from an eating disorder, don't wait to be at a hospital. Your life can be so different. You just need to know what to eat. Like if you have the right foods, this is like God's gift. You know, like everything in nature is so pure, and it couldn't be bad for your body. You know, everything I eat makes me feel I don't know, with so much energy. Vital. Yeah, I mean, I love it, and I just want to share it, and this is my first time, and I'm happy to do it. And
Do you feel that your eating disorder is like cured, or you're in recovery, or?
no, like I mean, this is my promise, you know, like when I say
You made a promise to God.
yeah, like I'm not joking
Forever.
with that.
Yeah, she doesn't joke, no matter what, right?
Like I said, so far this is not a diet. This is my lifestyle. So far this lifestyle has worked out perfectly for me. So if it continues that way, I will do it for a long time. But if it doesn't, well, we'll see. But so far, I can tell you how.
It's 2 months now, right? How many years?
2 years raw?
2 years
2
raw,
years.
but 2 years mono.
2 months.
2 months mono.
Monotropic diet,
Why don't you
yeah.
explain what that is a little bit?
Yeah.
Because we talked about it earlier. I thought I eat mono, but he said
Yeah.
no.
No, he had a different idea.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
in every meal, I try to eat just one type of food or whatever I'm eating because it helps a lot with your digestion. Before I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, you know, like I couldn't do it. But with the time, you get more knowledge, and you also learn to listen to your body. So yeah, it works great for me. I love it. Like you're just focusing in one flavor, you know. So for me,
You're focused on one flavor. I like that.
yeah.
But you do like a fruit and a green sometimes?
I love greens. Like I always eat greens in a fruit.
Right?
Maybe not for breakfast, but I try to. They are super good for you, you know, vitamins, etc.
Like what was that today? The watermelon with the cilantro?
Yeah, yes, today we're gonna eat. What are we gonna eat today?
Oh yeah.
Should we go look at it?
No.
Let's go look at the jackfruit.
Yeah,
Today
today
is my first experience with jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Let's
so
go.
excited.
Wait, I want to turn the light on. Hold on.
I will have it for dinner, so.
You want the chili?
Oh, okay. Here, Arnold, you. Oh, look at
This
that
will be
jackfruit.
just for me.
Here, you film her. I'll get the.
No, we want to
Okay.
just. We're gonna,
Yeah, just quick. Yeah.
So how will you eat that?
I have
It's
no,
real chewy. It's very chewy.
I have no idea.
It's
That
like a
makes it-
chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold said it's like mango. And
No, it's not
Yeah.
soft. It's like a chewy. I had it. It was
Well,
chewy.
it's perfect because it's
Yeah.
ripe. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Next video, I will say if I like it or not. But
Okay.
I'm so excited. Bye. I hope
Okay. Bye bye.
You.
Bye, Arnold. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye bye.